Greetings. Well, now I'm in this deal where people think that I'm like tight, like I'm just stingy. Like I'm not, I have the money for the MRI. I just don't want to pay it on the MRI. That's what they think, right? They think I just have $1,800 like sitting around my back pocket. It's just that I'm just too tight to pay it. Since I've got that, some people are saying it now. And oh well, whatever. A lot of people at work have opinions now. They don't. It's not fun to watch somebody work in pain. I understand that, and I've been in pain for a while now. And it's just getting worse. I'm not doing anything about it. The only diagnosis I really have is spinal stenosis. That's the real diagnosis at this point. So look, I am trying. I'm gonna try for an MRI. I mean, I don't know what I want. What's the solution? What they find out though? What are they gonna do? But apparently, there's MRIs that aren't associated with Kaiser Permanente. So you go outside of the Kaiser Permanente system to get your MRI somehow, and apparently they'll still look at it. They'll still translate it or use it part of your medical record, even though you went outside the system to get it. That's what I'm hearing. I've got a couple names to try. I'm gonna call. If you guys know of anybody, anybody out there in YouTube land knows of a great place to get MRIs in the Bay Area, I'll drive anywhere in the Bay Area. Price, is right, and if it's a good MRI that can be used. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm on the market for now. This whole thing with Iran really has me upset. Iran is kind of like the center of the world. It's a former Persian Empire. Not only that, they were good to the Jews originally. They were the ones that freed them from Babylon and then allowed them to go be free in their own land. So Cyrus I was a good friend of the Jews, and it's really a shame what's being done now. Plus, the state of our political divide and our media is worse than ever. There's no perspective, no truth at all about this. The CIA agents on the ground that are helping some of the more wealthy Iranians to fight against the regime. It is a Shia Islam regime that came to power after they removed Mossadegh, democratically elected Mossadegh, leader of Iran. The CIA did that. The CIA were the ones. So when they show you all these pictures of women with no hijabs and secular party in the past, is kind of footage from the 50s looking footage. That's all the regime we overthrew. That's Mossadegh. Okay? That was his time, his people. Because of oil, Standard Oil, British Petroleum, the CIA, Kermit Roosevelt, the CIA, Allen Dulles, John Foster Dulles, okay? They did that. They got rid of the beautiful, secular, nice, beautiful thing and brought this failed Reza Pahlavi into power. And he tortured and killed and was brutal to a lot of people. There's different ethnic groups in Iran still, and it's got to be a secular leader that respects all their rights, some kind of a parliamentary, power sharing. That's what's got to be. Anyway, the Reza Shah was brutal. He was not popular at all. Anyone with a brain could predict, could see that one of the 13 factions within Iran, one of the groups there would rise up against him, and that his days were numbered. Well, then it happened in 1979. Okay, so that's how the Shia Islamic extremists that are in power now, that's how they came to power out of this bad situation created by the United States and the UK. No one seems to remember that now. And there's all these ridiculous claims about how Trump is fighting to liberate women. You can't. Oh, thanks for vaporizing me with a bomb in my school, right? I think they bombed a school as part of the Liberating Women of Iran campaign, bombing an all-girls school, which basically is so Israeli. Doesn't it have all the marks of Israeli? As part of liberating women in Iran, every time there's a peace delegation put together to meet with them, they preemptively bomb it. Okay? Israel, US, United States, on behalf of Israel, is the belligerent one in this case. There's no way that an intelligent person could not see that. And yet it's just all over the media today about liberating women and how happy they go and pick out these. There's a bunch of wealthy people who have managed to escape from Iran, and they made it to places like Los Angeles. And so there's kind of a wealthy class of Iranians down there, right? They were, when I was in the 80s, you go to any club, you'd smell a lot of really strong cologne and it'd be like Persian guys, you know? Persians, quote unquote. But yeah, you know, that community down there, they're nice, they're smart, they're educated people, you know. But unfortunately, they might go for strongman Reza Pahlavi because they were doing better under Reza Shah, right? That's the small little group that the Shah supported and liked, you know. And so, of course, they're expats over here. Now they're calling for whatever, right? They don't like the Shia regime that took over. Another thing is bombing the Ayatollah is kind of like bombing the Pope. He's kind of the head of the whole Shia Islam, even though it's a minority sect of Islam. But he is the head of it. And when you bomb him and his grandchildren and children at the same time, you create a martyr. So now we've created kind of a martyr situation. I don't know if you're trying to create division, weirdness, and potential for long-term conflict in the world, regional instability. I don't think you could have done it any better than what the Israelis have done using the Americans now. Yeah. And so that's one strain. There's another strain of Bush haters, of course, the people who hate, the Trump haters. Their whole thing is that Trump is all up in the Epstein files. And so in order to cover that, he started war. Cover the Epstein files. Oh, I'm so cute. I know this whack dog thing. I can see you're trying to whack dog there, Trumpy. I'm smarter than you. I figured you out. Unfortunately, this what's happening there, it's bigger than Trump. It's before Trump. It's, around Trump. Trump is the thing, the foil they're using now. He's very distracting. He goes along with people. He's easy to manipulate, easy to use. And Bibi Netanyahu is doing an excellent job, right? He's really got them by the nads, And if anybody was going to try to lead America away, because Israel absolutely needs America to do what it's doing now. It can't do it without us. If we suddenly say, oh, we're going to take back our weapons, our money, our stuff, you owe us a lot of money. That'd be it. It'd be over. The Greater Israel Project would be over. And that's what this is about. It's not about Iran's aggressions. It's about Israel's ambitions. It's not about Iran's aggressions. It's about Israel's ambitions. That's what we're seeing. This is the Greater Israel Project. Anybody around there that can flex and say, hey, Israel, we might do something. We might stop you when you come to rape our kids. Okay? We might do something. We might say something. When you come to torture and apartheid regime crap here, we might do something. So they're preemptively getting rid of all threats. They might go for Turkey next, right? The Ottoman Empire. Got to take out the Persians, got to take out the Ottomans. Anyway, I'm tired and depressed, and I don't even want an MRI, but I have to pay for one somehow. I got to do this. I probably can't do it through Kaiser, and that's sad. But I'll figure this out, you know. And then the thing is, I have to be able to function even on days when maybe I can't walk. I'm having days now when just getting back up on my feet, on my hips, on my knee, whatever, it's just too much. And then when I'm walking, I'm also getting kind of klutzy, like I'm losing it, kind of losing consciousness at times and peeing myself and stuff like that. I don't know. It involves my heart too, because like what happens is the pain comes on really strong. I keep working through the pain. I don't take any more naproxen because that doesn't seem to be working for me anymore. So I just keep working, and then I get nauseous. And so then I'm working and I'm nauseous, and then my heart starts beating weird, and then I put my fingers on my carotid artery, do carotid massage, the heart starts beating better again. But then I feel kind of like I'm low, like oxygen diminished, or I don't know. I just like I'm in this low state, and I can't kind of get it back. I need like there's just not enough volume of heart something. It's weird. And then at that time, I can like I fall over. Things happen, you know, and I don't know what's going on. And Kaiser is worried about this thing called cauda equina syndrome. They're worried about that, so they want to get an MRI. I don't know. It's just kind of such a weird place with this. I need to get some kind of job that I could also do if I can't walk, so that I have a, you know, I need to get like a handicap placard or something I can park close by. Maybe we're using a walker or something I could still get there. You know, that's the thing. I'm having trouble just getting there. So kind of get there using the walker, and then wouldn't have to stand, you know, the whole time. Thing is, sitting is bad too. Everything is bad. I need a variety of movement. I need to be able to move and move around, do stuff, you know, to manage the pain. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know anything. Have a good one.